Okay, so here's our 10 hemlocks. FedEx just dropped them off. It is Sunday. They were supposed to be here Thursday. They kept saying weather delay. Here's your weather. Nothing. FedEx is the worst carrier ever. Every time they come to our house, attempted, customer not home, lie, weather delay, lie. And these poor plants were laying on top of each other, smashed. And they had no sun in a cardboard box that was smashed. And I might get them to come back. Some of the pots are really light, no water. Some still feel a little bit moist. But I'm gonna cut them open, get them out of this plastic wrap, and let them sit here until I go up to the farm the next time. But this is what we were supposed to do on our last trip, is plant these 10 trees. And they were supposed to be 2-foot trees. They look like 6 inches to me. So, I don't know about this one. Okay, so here's my nifty little gadget. We're gonna start tilling it. This is one of these 4-stroke weed whackers where you can change the attachments. I got a bunch of attachments for it: the weed whacker, a blower, a tiller, a hedge trimmer. It is a 4-stroke. It has pluses and minuses. These 4 strokes are good because you don't have to mix oil and gas and pull a bazillion times to try and start them, but they're bad because they're so stinking heavy and you gotta do an oil change on them. And I found that no matter what tool I have, 2-stroke, 4-stroke, whatever it is, I always break this. I always break the pull start. But luckily nowadays, they know that they're so cheap, so they give you this little electric starter now. So if you can see this, you just plug it in and you put it in, make sure you push your bulb a couple times, and then you just start it up. There it goes, baby. Now it takes a lot to get that started. So go easy on it and it'll shut off. Once it's warmed up though, you'll have no problem. It's already getting better. Alright, we're ready to rock and roll, baby! Okay, so anytime I got an old plant or something somebody gives me or I transplant it, I dump the dirt into the garden. So I always have good potting soil coming in and back and forth all the time. So I'm going to do this real quick. We don't have to go real deep. So we're just going to show you how this baby works. Okay, so the hard part's done. We're just going to give it a quick rake to smooth it all out. I got the big giant sunflowers. I've got the type of sunflowers that branch out and have a bunch of different heads on them. And then I've got the milkweed. And I think what I'm going to do is put milkweed in the front and sunflowers in the back. And we'll go, the biggest sunflowers, we'll put a row of them all the way in the back. So we'll try to do all 3. I couldn't make up my mind, so we're going to try all 3. And you might be asking, oh, where did you get the seeds from? Did you go from the Super Deluxe Gold Company? No, I just went to people off the internet, off eBay, people that sell their own seeds, and we'll try them out. We'll see how people do. This is all normal people's seeds from their gardens, mail them to me. So we're gonna try these people's seeds out and see how they work out. So let's just sprinkle these out. So take a look at that. That's a 100 seeds right there. 100 sunflower seeds of the kind that branch out. Okay, so now we're going to try the milkweed. Instructions. Wow, look at that. There's 600 seeds in here. Look at this. 600. And that's a milkweed seed. This is going to be a pain in the butt. The sunflowers were a pain. I started off planting them, and after that, after a minute of that, I said, "Oh, screw that," and I started sprinkling it like grass seed. There ain't no planting those. We'll just see if it works. But I think I should be alright with these. I'm assuming it's like everything else. The smaller the seed, the less deep it has to go. The bigger the seed, the deeper it goes. Okay, that's it. Sunflowers and milkweed. We got a bunch of the big sunflowers left over. I used all the other seeds, 600, 400. If you want to plant a spot bigger than this, get like 5,000 seeds, because it didn't seem like much to me, but I still have some big ones left over. And the people were pretty nice. It came with instructions on how to plant all this, something about something, I don't know, but that's all done. We'll have to come back in a couple weeks and see how it turns out. Let's go check on some other stuff around here that we worked on earlier in the year. Forgot to mention the trap. You're like, what do you got a trap in there? Do you got a problem with groundhogs or something? Nope. Always put a trap there for cats. Feral cats, farm cats, whatever. Man, they know that that's nice fresh dirt there. You know what that'll turn into? A litter box. So I got a trick for them suckers. I'll put a little tuna fish in there, and when they come in here to go to the bathroom, they're going to go right into that trap first, and I'll find them a new home somewhere else. Maybe some cat lady's house will take them, but they won't be here. But always put a nice live trap in your garden. This is the driveway garden. We built this in our driveway. A little crazy, but it's easy access. It's pretty fun right here. All right, let's go take a walk and let's see what's going on out here in the yard. Now, you remember earlier in the year, we chopped up these apple trees and these pear trees. Let's take a look here. It's now the middle of April. Let's see how good they're doing, how well they're doing. Superman does good, we do well. I think they're doing all right. Look at this, wow. Let me turn here so you can see what's going on. Here's the little sucker we saved from my buddy. All the leaves are up on this. Look at that. Nice. Look at this. Beautiful. That is a beautiful apple tree. Look at that. Look at the shape of that. Wow. Beautiful. Look how round it is. All open. All horizontal limbs. Man, somebody did a good job on that tree. And look at this one. This one's all budding. Look at that. Beautiful. And even this one. This is the one that's a little spooky looking. We're trying to get him shaped up and let him grow over here a little bit. But that's doing good. And now for the piece de resistance. The pear trees. I didn't think these suckers were going to make it. And look at that. Wow. They love it. Fruit trees love a good pruning. All those flowers are going to be fruit. There's going to be fruit all over these trees. And there's our nice funny limb. We like that one. Nice. Okay, now let's go up here to the potted trees that we took out of the garden. Oh no, let's look at this first. Look at this. Look at the ferns coming up. Look at the ferns in my rocks. Rock step and rock walls. Me and Jim made these. Look how they uncurl. They come out of the ground and curl their way up. That's beautiful. And here's our honeysuckle. This is the red one, the red honeysuckle. Look how good this bush is. Look at that. And here's the wild yellow and white. Girls love honeysuckle, guys. You want to take a girl out on a date, don't take her to a restaurant inside. You take her to an outside restaurant with some honeysuckle. Girl smells that honeysuckle, you're in. Matter of fact, I'll rent you this spot right here. I'll set a table up right here, and when these flowers are out, you'll be in. That's good. All right, let's go look at these pots here. Let's see if these little trees made it, these transplants. Look at that. Okay, well, these are the birch trees, and here's the oaks, and they all have buds on them, even the tiny ones, if you can see it. This one's actually leaves are coming out already. What happened here? This one looks like it started to make it, maybe froze. Oh, there's a little green down there, but this was a beech tree also. This is the only oak tree that looks like it had a hard time, but I think because it took a hit right here. But I can kind of see, like right here by my fingers, new buds. But they're all doing well. This one and this one, two out of all that. All the other ones have leaves on them. So they'll sit in there for a year. When they get about 18 inches tall, they're going to find a new home. So far, so good. All right. A little sad that that's all done. Let's go find something else to do.